Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Ashley Joyce. If you are not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. I know you see it, so why haven't you pressed the button? Just go ahead and press the button. In today's video, I'm going to be basically giving you guys a pep talk, motivational speech. Lord Jesus, motivational speech. I've been recording all day and doing photos all day. I'm a little tired, so excuse me messing up my words, but I'm going to be giving you guys a motivational speech. And basically I'm doing this because I get so many people commenting below all of my videos talking about how scared you guys are to move, talking about I don't know if I can do this. What motivation did you get yourself in order to do it? How did you do it? Why did you I get all these questions a lot. And yes, some of these things I did post videos on, but this one is specifically for the people who are about to move out to Arizona soon, within the next year. This video is for you. Or even if you're not moving to Arizona, you're moving to somewhere else, this video is for you. Ignore all of the background stuff going on as far as the fan. It is hot in here, you guys, so I'm sorry that I have that going, but I need that right now because I'm hot. Anyway, so basically what I want to tell you guys is do not be discouraged in this time. I know that moving can be extremely scary, trust me. I did this move. If you don't know, this is what my channel is all about. I moved across the country from Detroit to Michigan. Oh Lord Jesus, maybe I need to sit my butt down because I'm just messing up every freaking word. I moved from Detroit all the way to Arizona, and I did that about 4.5 years ago. And while it was scary, I had to push myself to do it anyway. Now I come from a lot of different things. My life was not easy. And I always tell you guys, it doesn't matter where you come from, you can make a difference in your life. You can make a decision to do something different, to explore and see what else is out there for you. Some of you guys are really scared. I mean, really scared. And I even made a video called So You're Afraid. But reality is, even though you're afraid, like I said before, you have to do it anyway. You have to do it despite fear. But I want to ask you guys a question. And I really want you to think about these questions that I'm going to ask you right now. And I want you to get a journal or a piece of paper and write them down. So hopefully you can look at these and just kind of push yourself to keep going whenever you feel discouraged. So this shirt, y'all, is just off. Whenever you feel discouraged, I want you to look at these answers that you wrote down, okay? So the first thing I want you to ask yourself is why? Why are you moving? Why do you want to move? What about moving is going to help you? How is it going to help you? Where do you see yourself when you move? Do you see yourself in the same circumstance? Do you see your circumstances changing? Write all this out, because this can really help you get that motivation that you need, and also kind of see things from a different perspective. When you are caught up in fear, sometimes you can't see the reality. Sometimes you can't even see why this is important to you because you're so scared. So write down why. Why are you moving? Why? What is it about moving that is so intriguing to you? Rather it be, oh, my faith, I feel God telling me, God led me to do this. Rather it be my family, my kids, I want them in a different circumstance. I want them to have better school systems. There's so many reasons why, but I want you to answer that question, okay? Why are you moving? Question number 2, if you were to move, what do you see changing? So it's one thing to say, I'm moving because I want a better circumstance for my family. It's a whole nother thing to say, when I do that, I expect for my children to have better school systems. I see the school system that they're in now is not that great, so I see that changing when they move out there. I see that that I can have better health, because I see a lot of people are active wherever I am. And for some people, Arizona is a very active state, so I can see myself going out to Arizona and working out. What do you see being different than where you are? Because even though you might have a why, is your why big enough, and is what you're doing, does it make sense? Does it align with your why? You see what I'm saying? The next question you need to ask yourself is how. You guys are starting to get it right now. How are you going to make this move? How? What things are you going to do to set this move up to get it to where it can flow? Are you going to save up money? Do you have family where you can stay? How are you going to do this? How? I'm going to rent out a U-Haul. I'm going to ship my car this way. How? How does this move even make sense to you? It makes sense because I know if I move, my life can change, and maybe it's always going to be a risk. How? That is a very good question to ask yourself. How am I going to do this? Do I need more time? Do I need to save up more money? Maybe I'm ready. How? Maybe right now is I can do this right now. I have enough money. This is how I'm going to do it. This is why I'm going to do it. And when I do it, this is what I expect to be different. You see what I'm saying? So all that lines up. The next question. Where? Like, where do you plan on going? Like, you already know why you're going. You already know, what you see changing, but where are you going? Where? Are you moving to Arizona? Are you moving to somewhere else? Wherever you're going, where are you going? Obviously, that's one of the first things you will know, but not going in chronological order. That's not even a word. Chronological order. But where? Where are you going? Where? And another question you need to ask yourself is, who do you expect to become? Who are you trying to become from this move? Who is it that you're trying to develop in this move? Is it you? Is it your kids? Is it your family? Is it your legacy for the future generations to come? Who does this move benefit? It could be you, and it could be multiple people. It could be you plus a lot of other people. This move did not just benefit me. It benefited me, but it also benefited my family, you guys, so many people. The list goes on and on. But who are you expecting this move to help? Is it you? Is it other people? Is it your kids? Who? And that's something you really have to think about. Like, who am I really doing this for? Am I doing this for me? Because some of you guys, I've had a couple people, and I ain't trying to call you out. It's two of y'all. Y'all know who y'all are who asked me this question about y'all boyfriends, moving out here for y'all boyfriends. Are you moving out here for them, or are you moving out here for you? You guys aren't married from what you guys told me. I'm not judging you, because trust me, I get it. But are you really, one of you guys, and you know who I'm talking about, but this can apply to other people. Y'all moving out here, I believe, maybe for the wrong reasons. Maybe just reevaluate your reason. The other person, I see why you're doing this. So you really have to ask yourself, who? Now, who am I to judge? I really don't know your full story, so I can't even judge the girl who told me what she told me. You know what I'm saying? Because even the one who said, like, and she told me it's okay if I share this. I'm just not gonna share who she is. But she told me she's moving out here because she felt pressured to move out here because her boyfriend's moving out here. He got a job out here, and basically he don't want a long distance relationship. But she wants to stay where she is because she loves her job, she loves where she lives. And I told her, you need to make the best decision for you. Because at the end of the day, if y'all are meant to be together, y'all will be together. Trust me. It don't matter how far where you go. If you're meant to be, it will be. But if it's not, you want to uplift your life to move somewhere because somebody else. Is it for you? And all these questions you should ask yourself this too, girl, to see if this is really the step you want to take. And if it all weighs out to where it is a good benefit for you, even though it may be, some of the reasons might be because of him, but overall it's a good move for you, then maybe it weighs out. You just have to really ask yourself these questions. And lastly, when are you going to take this step? When are you going to do it? Like, you have to write a date. And I don't want to hear nothing about around that time, maybe well, actually, no. Oh, I plan on coming out here next year. That's not good enough. I'm just being honest with you guys. You say that and you never come. You need to make a specific date. And it may not even happen on that date, but you just want to have a ballpoint. That way when you move, you at least have that push. Like, you know what? I want to be out of here by New Year's Day. January 1st is my deadline. I need to have all my ish together so that I can take this step and move out by this day. That is when. That is specific. That gives you more motivation. That gives you a time frame. That makes you accountable. It doesn't just give you a throw it in the wind to see if you're going to do it. Like, that does not work for most people. I always used to say, oh, I want to move sometime within the next year. Oh, I want to move sometime, by like, I was saying that all throughout after I graduated college, and I never ended up moving. It wasn't until I said, I'm moving by May. And I ended up moving by May. I actually hit it right on the target because it was close enough. It was real close. I had to make a specific plan. Now, if you can't get as specific as a date, at least pick a month in the year. I want to move by December 2020. I want to move by December 2019. I want to move by December 2021 or June 2021, whatever date that is for you. May, I don't even care. Whatever date it is, you pick a date that you feel like you can most likely stick to. Or by. Because if it's in God's plans, you put that out there, he'll help and start moving things the way it's supposed to be so you can get to that plan by that day. If that is his plan for you, I promise you it will happen. Everything will align, but you have to speak it. You have to speak. In the Bible, it also talks about, like, if you ask, you shall receive. You can't just be like, oh yeah, I kind of, no, God, I want to move by this date. And if it is in your plans, please make that happen for me. Pray over it and watch things will unfold. And if it is not meant for you to move by that day, trust me, things will happen to where you will know, or you will feel in your spirit like, nah, this ain't the time, even though I thought this was the time, but maybe God wants me to wait a little longer because he has something else for me. He has other plans for me right at this moment. Maybe next year instead. But my point is, if you don't pick a date, how are you going to evaluate that time frame? Some of y'all want to move not because y'all just want to move. Y'all have some amazing things that y'all want to do. Some of y'all been wanting to move for 10 years, 20 years plus and never done it. Some of y'all are tired of where you are and you want to take a risk somewhere else. Because you've been talking about, I've been in the same scenario, in the same situation, in the same hood, doing the same thing, ain't nothing changed. So when are you going to make the step? When? Are you going to keep staying in the same situation and keep letting the same thing happen day by day because you won't make a decision to move or make a decision to try something different because you keep saying, I'm going to do it, but you never do it. Pick a date. Write these things out on a piece of paper so that when the time comes and you all confused and you all, the enemy trying to throw his little darts at you, you can pick up that book or that paper or whatever you wrote it in, that journal, and be like, let me look and see. Let me reevaluate. Look at it. Okay, does this still apply to me? Yes, it does. Okay, so what am I doing? Make specific plans, not just talking, not just saying, oh, I'm just gonna move at this date, you know what I'm saying, but I don't even have no money, so I can't even move. No, what are you doing to make the money to move? Did you start saving? If you already got savings and that can cover you where you can stay with family and friends to kind of get on your feet out here, maybe move out here, whatever your plan is, what are you doing specifically? I need to have, let me look into see where I'm moving to. Let me look at the apartment. So all those questions I just told you, write those out, put them on a piece of paper so you can look at them. But let me just kind of help you with the mindset. When you don't know what you're doing and how you're doing and why you're doing it, nothing really matters about it. You're just saying, you're just talking. We all do that. I do that all the time. I have to remind myself all the time. Actually, you need to reevaluate why you're doing it. You need to look down. You need to look deep down inside of you and figure out, why are you doing this? Who are you doing this for? When are you going to do it? How? Like, think about these things, write them out. And it's not enough for me to say, you know, maybe in this time, or I'm doing this because I guess I just feel like, no. Why? You need this concrete. How? Not, oh, I think I might. No, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I need to have this. Like, I need this specific thing. Like, I need my car. I need to get a U-Haul. I need to call the U-Haul and see how much it costs, so I know how much I need to be having saved up for U-Haul. They say $700. Okay, cool. How am I gonna get $700? Oh, I'm working right now. How can I pick up some extra overtime so I can get that $700, specific $700, so that when it's time to move, I got the $700. Who gonna help me? Who do I need to call? Hey, I'm moving in January. Can you help me pack up my car? Can you help me pack up my U-Haul? Can you help me whatever? Who gonna help you? I'm just saying. Why? I'm moving because I want to change my life. How? How do you want to change your life? Because I'm tired of being in the same house. What do you mean the same house? The same house I grew up in. Blah, 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 street. Well, what would this do for you? Well, this could help me because this is the part where it gets a little tricky. What could it do for you? You don't know for a fact, but you can at least put out there what you expect. It may not happen as you expect. You may say, this may help me get a better job. I had a job opportunity out there. They called me and said I got the job. This could potentially help me save up money because I've been want to own this business over here. That's what it can do for me. It can help me save up to own this business. What business? You got to get into specifics. Get into the habit of getting into specifics of what you want out of life, because that's how you really see and manifest what you want. You can't just live life blanket statements, just talking about mystical things that you don't even really know. And it all comes, when it all boils down to, you guys, is soul searching and really praying about what it is that you want out of life and writing these things out and really looking at them and really trying to manifest them, praying over them. And if they are for you, God will open up all the doors for you to achieve those things. And if they're not, He will open up better doors, better, bigger ways. But I'm saying this to y'all because I get so many, like, I don't even think y'all, like, it's so many people who write me and they're always scared and they always like, I don't know what to do, and they don't have a plan at all. They just, And I honestly didn't have the biggest plan, but I had to learn from my experience. I'm telling y'all, it really helps to have an idea, a plan. It's like a seed. Put that seed in the ground so you can water it. I didn't have a seed. I was just moving because I wanted to try. I just wanted to try, which is okay. But if I would have had a better plan, I feel like it's certain things I would have did differently. But that's okay. I don't regret them because I learned. And now that I know, I'm able to help y'all. You see what I'm saying? So it's time. It's time. Because the bigger question is, if you know, once you looked at all of this and you reevaluated it and you looked at it and you planned it and you thought about it and you prayed over it and you kind of raised some steps out and you have some solid foundation for all this stuff we just talked about, if you know that, then why are you waiting and what are you doing to actually achieve these things? What are you doing? Do not let fear stop you. I let fear stop me from so many things because I was dealing with anxiety. And when we talk about this, we know this. But I let fear stop me from so many things in my life. And sometimes I ask myself, even though I was so scared, I was able to move across the country, but why am I letting fear stop me from these other new things? Don't let it rob you of the purpose that God has for you because you're scared, or because you don't know, or because the unknown. That's all fear, and it's not real. And I'm learning and I'm growing through fear itself. I'm learning how to step outside of fear, even because I could have moved. I moved across the country and I still have my things that I battle against, that I have fears of, that I don't do, that I don't try because I'm scared. But don't let it stop you. And I have to remind myself that all the time. Don't let it stop you. So why are you letting it stop you? And some of y'all, I posted a video about, why are you letting fear stop you? And I was talking about that. And some of y'all was like, I'm not scared. I just blah, 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 blah. I just blah, 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 blah. Y'all was still speaking out of fear. Some of y'all was still speaking out of fear. I just don't know where I'm gonna live. I just don't. That's fear. Because if you have faith and you know that God's gonna order your steps, what do you mean you don't know where you're gonna live? Didn't I just say? I just said just now. Where are you gonna live? You need to think about that way before. So if you have that and you already know what you're looking at or where you're looking at to stay at, it's more solid because now you know where you live and you got the money saved up for it. You already talked to the people, you put in the application, or you sublease so you can come out here and look. You have more things in plan. That kind of eliminates some of that fear. That fear that y'all so saying that y'all not afraid. Y'all not afraid. But some of y'all are not telling the truth to yourselves. Y'all are afraid. And it's normal and it's okay. But what's not okay is to let it stop you. Just like I let it stop me all the time. I choose to keep on changing my life situations and circumstances regardless of fear. I'm going to keep on with this battle because I know God is behind me with it. I'm going to keep on until I achieve what I know I'm supposed to be doing. And if you know you're supposed to be moving and you know that there's things that stop you, it's time to reevaluate on. So I really hope and pray that all of you guys know that I'm coming from a place of love. I just don't want people to be stuck where they are because I know what it feels like to do that. And I want you guys to know to be encouraged. If you believe in your heart and your soul that you're supposed to be taking these steps, God will order your steps. And if you're not a Christian, the universe will make things align the way it's supposed to. But it starts with you. It starts with you speaking and thinking and visualizing what you want out of life and going for it and not letting nothing stop you, regardless of how you feel. And I'm praying for you guys right now that all those things that I'm talking about will align for you. God will open every door that is meant for you. And if you have any questions for me, comment below and let me know. But definitely get that journal. Answer those questions: who, what, when, where, why, how, on a piece of paper. And just start to make those steps. I'm here for you. I love you guys so much. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. I know right now this is a serious video, but it's just because I want to motivate you guys. I want you guys to do and achieve everything that you're meant to do. And also, don't forget to comment below if you have any specific questions, because sometimes we all like to engage in those questions and, it can really help somebody else out. So definitely comment below. Once again, thank you, and do not forget to be the love and the joy that you want to see in this world, y'all. There's so much going on in this world, and we need to be more joyful and love, and full of everything that God has for us. Okay, feed into yourself, feed into that love for you, so that not only you can be filled up, but the ones around you can also feel that joy and peace, and you can potentially help change somebody's life. So anyway, I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. See you later. Bye.